So you want to buy a microphone and a preamp to start your studio. Normally, you'd have a certain budget, and within that budget, you'd allocate a certain amount to the preamp, a certain amount to the microphone. That seems fair. But what about if you just put everything into a microphone and left the preamp to itself, maybe get something free from somebody or very, very cheap? With this in mind, you could get something like the Neumann U87 if you had quite a sizable budget. This is definitely $2,000 at least if you're second-hand, over if it's brand new. Or you could go and buy a Neve 1073 for around about the same price. That would leave you with not much for a microphone if you did that and bought the Neve. So I'm thinking an AKG C200b, second-hand, probably get it for less than $100. And in the case of if you've gone out and bought the Neumann, then maybe a Samson MPL 2242 that I have lying around. This was given to me. It's not great. Certainly the preamps are not the best. But what if we paired them up and compared them? What would sound better and where should you put your money? And it's a bit of an exaggeration. It's a totally hypothetical situation. But I thought it'd be very interesting to see what it sounds like. I think my general impression there was that the AKG was an overall good sound, but I don't think it held up particularly well in the transient response. It was quite brittle. Wouldn't be a preference for me. The Neumann, you could definitely hear that it was handling the transients better, although it was dulled by the preamp. So ultimately, I think the best thing would be the Neumann with a Neve, which is no great surprise at all. It's also worth noting that the converters play a massive part, I think, in the signal chain. And these days, converters have got so much better, and so have the onboard preamps, it has to be said. So you can get a fairly decent preamp, and probably, I think nowadays I would spend most of my budget on the microphone. And I think that's what I did many, many years ago. And I'd probably still do that now. It'd be interesting to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment, and I hope it was useful.